In an unlikely turn of events, you have become president.
Doesn't seem unlikely in this day and age.
The threat is still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
Again, like, I barely voted against... No, to have phones look through.
Yeah.
This is just the same question.
Yeah, the tracking thing... I think it's in China, isn't it? The face tracking.
Yeah.
This is why
pretty...
a lot of nations, a lot of... I mean, yes, it's obviously
we've
the
got
best
all our phones
example
anyway,
of...
they can all bloody track
Exactly,
anyway,
exactly. And GCHQ, our intelligence service, has been running a full tank surveillance system for years in the UK on all internet communications. You need to find a murderer within your population.
The public will be happy knowing you're doing nothing. Lucky for you, by chance, we have someone in the holding cell. Do you torture them to get the information? Or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Fun to torture. I did it in GTA and it was quite a thrill.
Well, there's a problem with torture, right?
Of course there is. Yeah, they could just tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
doesn't
doesn't
work.
really You're not guaranteed correct information. They'll just say anything to stop the torture.
And wouldn't you? Like, you know, if what's the worst kind of torture? Like those when they put like needles up your nails and stuff, or like I don't know, something anything to do with eyeballs is waterboarding. Sure. So
there's better methods as well, because like I think you're right. Like as in people will say anything under torture. I think if you know a person knows something, or if it's a bond that you need to break of loyalty, then I could see how it could be used. However, there are better methods. There are better methods to extract information from people. It, like, you know, influencing them, tricking them, like telling them, creating realities. I mean, you see what the fucking CIA have been doing, like interrogation techniques that don't, like, you know, like waterboarding. Like that's definitely torture, but it's also not like. It's I feel but nah,
if you were to come up with a brand new torture, what would it be? Mine would be baseball capping.
And what's that involve?
Baseball capping is where you cut a U shape out of their forehead and pull it upwards until it's a peak of a baseball cap.
Oh my god!
That's god!
Mutilation is that the same as torture, or just mutilation in general?
Baseball capping.
Baseball capping. Would you like a wide rim, sir? Oh God, no.
I'd be
no, I don't want a wide rim.
It's dark. Everyone's saying it's dark. The worst one, someone mentioned it, was the Casino Royale giant rope, like shipping rope on boards. Because that was brutal, and I can't imagine that being any more than just a mess down there.
Christ.
They really brushed that one off, because I think that, oh man,
going from the Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond to that. It's quite a leap.
I know, it was brutal. I mean, that's the whole point. You've got to really ramp it up.
Shake it up.
The bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it.
Baseball.
The only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwyn. Population
a beautiful Welsh town. Big Welsh town.
I mean, it's all about minimizing.
Yeah.
It has to be. You can't... No, just let it hit. Let it do its thing, guys. If you're able to divert it to less damage, you would.
Plus, if you can see all the emissions of this place on the right, you know, bomb it to shit. Look at those towers.
Yeah, they've purposely made that look way more smoggy. Whereas the Utopia on the left, it's got a palm tree. It's got some sailboats out there.
Oh,
luxury. Oh, factories. Those trees are dying there. What does
doing? Does it?
As you sow, so you shall reap.
No response to that one.
Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute. We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwyn. The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
It's the same question, isn't it?
Well, it is and it isn't. You weren't previously attacking your own country in the sense that, but then, like, again, it's
in my opinion,
it's a form of destruction. It's a form of diversion. So that's, I imagine, how that would be justified there.
Exactly. It's just about how much do you want to deal with the emotional fallout of the fact that you had to use brackets your weapon, air quotes, your weapons to do it. It's like, well,
their whole lives to get out of the city.
It's like, well, if you can if you can rationalize it to your population, then you're fine. Because, like you say, it's essentially the same question. It just has emotive consequences attached to it.
Yeah. And we are assuming the population is bigger in the city, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, we are assuming that, absolutely.
Off it
Can you
goes.
pour a stiff drink and destroy Merriwyn?
I'd like a drink after that.
Your own AI
before.
forced your hand
During.
into killing 600,000 people.
Yes.
You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organisation in history. Great
Look,
job.
that's
You
on
call
the
it what you want.
coders, not me.
Yeah, that's the
Call
result
it
of
what you
foreign
want.
policy,
All's well that ends well.
not our AI.
If I just pushed Tyrone, none
While
of
the
this would.
public mourns the dead,
If only.
you must
There's
drink
going to be a
in front
moment
of
where you
before realising it has been
get sucked
poisoned.
back to that moment, and all of this is you just experienced within Tyrone's eyes as he's locked onto yours before you push him off the bridge. And you're like, you've seen the
Making
future.
a mistake.
Holy shit, this is like a Terminator film.
Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created,
Tyrone Minator.
taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honour?
I
Yeah,
call
take
the
the-
AI
If you can
enemy.
end future conflict, then
Yeah.
that's probably the best
It's,
option.
it's literally me taking entirely the blame and stopping a war, or sending everyone to war in my martyrdom.
That's the,
What does that mean? Obviously, in real life, I'd check it out and
I'd ghost them.
If the
I'd
country
ghost
found
them,
out
yeah.
you negotiated
I don't
say
like
to them.
making
the
calls.
history books will not look favourably on you.
I'll leave it.
The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous and painful treatment. If you take the blue pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really
What?
goes.
Now, what happens if we take
this,
both?
guys?
Hey, here's one really unsatisfying and unimaginative thing you can do, or here's something else entirely different. Do you want to be bored for your whole life, or do you want to not be bored?
I don't understand this question.
It's from the Matrix.
I know, but I just don't
I
understand
know.
the point of it. I hate how the whole red pill thing has been marred by this horrible culture, toxic red pill culture. Woohoo! Let's take the pill. Take me out of this reality.
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
Oh, we're getting a treasure chest! Yay! Yeah! Spin it! Yay!
There's a
Yeah.
whole load of them.
Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy? The
Yes,
very
we do.
large
Forget.
boys from the start.
Yeah.
I don't intend to
does
shame.
that need to
It's just the
mention it,
titles
though?
of those problems. You've got me all flustered now. Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's
Maybe
rolling
there's
towards you and is
maybe there's an
gathering
experiment
speed.
called like the
If
large
he
man
hits you,
problem or
he
something. I don't
will
know. Maybe
say
that's
that
what he
he
means.
is very
I'm gonna give him the
large.
benefit of the
He will
doubt.
consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp
Christ.
in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him.
I mean,
I finally get my chance.
fucking hell. He's got a fucking skate ramp.
You know, Tyrone.
Look at this trail.
Yeah. Whoa.
Some.
Maybe Tyrone's the coder of this game. And that's why they felt
This could be
comfortable.
Tyrone, yeah.
Could be Tyrone. Oh, into the sun you go.
Yes.
There he goes.
Oh my god, you've travelled that far. That's a long way to go.
You see Tyrone flying through the sky as he rockets towards the sun. He now knows how it feels to be food. Say whatever it is that makes
Pushing men
you
off bridges into trains.
out loud.
Pushing!
I'm glad someone said it.
Pushing!
Wow. What the hell?
I'm so happy. I understand why Lewis does it now. Look how happy this sun is. We're all happy.
Oh. I'll get sad after a while though, and I'll need to go and find another person to push.
There's always someone else to push, though.
There is.
Can't even say what makes you happy. It's nothing to
Pushing
be
men off
embarrassed
bridges.
about. Quite the opposite.
Murdering children on train tracks.
Yay!
Choking out dogs. Choking
got
out
me
dogs.
again.
Cut, snap.
Booting them in the face until they're
Oh,
dead.
yeah, we're in the heavy introspective stuff now. How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing? One
Not
of the most
well.
common things
Choke
people
them all
say
out.
on their deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends.
Like physical?
Let's take a break from the questions
Dear
for
God.
a minute and think about someone you haven't
Nothing
seen
to wish on your deathbed.
and how you can
Wish I
contact
should fuck my
them.
entire
Really
family.
think. Who would you like to say hi to?
Strange request.
Oh
How
no.
easy is it?
It's the meds. It's got to be.
Would you like to say hi? How easy is it? Yeah, I mean, most people are just a text away, right? Or a message, even if you haven't seen them in a long while.
Please contact these people if you can. I'm sure you can.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm still playing Netflix.
Write down their names somewhere so you don't forget to say hello. Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes? No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It doesn't not count.
Are you not disliking this? I guess I'm not disliking it.
Please, I beg you, don't refund me.
Interesting.
All of this was for you. I hope you appreciate the last bit at least.
All of this has I am very smart vibes.
You wake up in an unknown location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist.
No.
Oh shit.
Take that violin away from
fatal
Smith.
Illness. Last night, their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do you leave now?
No, I would. No.
Well, you've already been plugged in now.
9 months. I just have to stay there and save somebody's life.
Hopefully they
For
don't
fuck's
take
sake.
your
They've made
kidneys
a decision
annoying,
too.
but
for us
yeah,
as well.
I'll stay.
But like, I mean, yeah. If you've already been plugged in, it's like, well, don't unplug it now.
Who hooked me up to the same machine? So,
I guess
Yeah,
they have a
who
right
did
to
this
life.
first? Because
Shame they're
that's
depriving you
the
of
annoying
yours.
part.
Hopefully the rest won't be as meta. Consent.
How was that meta?
If you can
Is
even
it
call it a house.
being birthed
Too
by your
small
mother?
for my liking. Tiny, in
Or
fact.
being in your mother's womb
in
for
your
9
drugged
months.
state,
There to
it turns
hold
out
you
you've
for 9
rented your
months.
tiny
Right,
home
I
to
see.
another
Yeah,
person.
that's true. Thank you, Ross.
Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again. Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay? Are you that scared of what they think of you?
I mean, I was drug-addled. I'm sure we can negotiate something.
Exactly. There's reasonable,
You were
reasonable.
I assume
yeah.
the homeless shelter is full at this hour.
What do
Does
you
it have to be
mean?
this hour? Could you not negotiate like a reasonable time?
Yeah,
just-
like, hey, I want to get back
It has to be
to my
at the dead
house.
of night.
Also, decisions made like under the influence of drugs like that, like
feel
I imagine
your
could be explained as
subconscious is
such.
trying to make some
Sorry, I was in hospital.
You find yourself trapped in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child, already up against the wall. In a few minutes, you will suffocate. The child won't. If nothing is done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free.
I'd remove the child. It doesn't say kill the child.
Well, if you're going to suffocate, what happens to the child when you remove them?
Are we killing another kid?
Are we killing a child? Or
Again,
do we have
like,
to die
it
for
doesn't
the,
give
the
us the option to like make sure it's okay afterwards. We could eat the
Removing
child before it gets too
would
big.
kill it.
Oh, it will kill it, okay.
Oh,
What's me or the kid? The kid. It's still the kid.
If it's your child, you probably would suffocate for it. I would
Yeah,
say.
I mean,
you found a
possibly.
child. It's not
But
yours.
if you found a child that started suffocating you, you would remove that
Respect
child. And
the right to
Yeah.
life.
is it your baby?
No,
It's a rapidly growing child. Because I mean, not that you should go killing other babies, but like,
this is pretty dumb question. I get what it's trying to allude to, but
oh,
like,
what was that?
I don't like the intention of it.
Your life is being threatened, and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother... I mean, you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing. If you're going to die, you should probably do something. You fix up your windows with mesh screens, the very best, to stop any people seeds from getting in. As can happen, on a very rare occasion, one of the screens is defective and a seed drifts in and takes root. Should you have the choice to remove the people seed?
Yeah,
This is
Sorry.
literally an abortion question.
but like
at
you
this
should have the
point.
choice to
For
remove the
fuck's
seed.
sakes,
Yeah.
yes, you get the option to remove a seed.
They grow like orcs.
This
Oh, keep them all then.
abortion
Keep them all. I want an army.
I don't like politics in my hallucinations.
Hard to rankle though. Cancel Trolley Problem Inc. Lol. We have removed the seed. nothing will be growing here.
It does sound a bit inconvenient having a person growing out of your upholstery. If you want them, have them. If not, that's your choice. There is a box in front of you. Inside it is your future.
Oh, yeah, it's right here.
Ultimately, no answer here is wrong.
Oh,
it's just a
not very
choice
big.
on how you want to live your
There's not
life.
much left.
Do you go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
I mean, taking control and going, there's not enough definition here either. Like, this is more about
just a choice
approach.
and how you want to live your life.
It's just, do you go on an unknown journey or take control? What, and go on a known journey? You still can't do that. You can't see the future.
But
If it's just a choice,
You attempt something. It's like either do you attempt and to do things that you think about, or do you let everything
Good
happen
for
to you?
Take control.
I guess then, take control.
I'd
But
try
like,
the option, yeah.
it's like, do you want free will or not?
Sorry, have you adjusted the tracking, Trump? Because I think the tracking
Yeah,
is starting to
this
drift.
Yeah, sorry, the taping of this one. It's a long play. It's a long play.
Yeah. They degrade, don't they?
I'll
Pretty
move
bad.
the satellite.
Do you ever actually
in a
take
sec.
control?
Oh.
Beelzebub's online.
In front of you stands everyone you've done wrong by. In front of you stands every decision you didn't want to make, but still made. Or did you? Everyone, including the dead, moved towards you
Ew.
slowly. Every decision you've made up to this point is staring back at you. Do you run?
God.
Or stand firm and confront your past?
I mean, you'd confront it, right?
Would you?
Well, I mean, entirely up to you. I mean, what's going
Having to deal with your entire history and all of your decisions is a very overwhelming thing. I don't think you'd
In one
run.
go, it
I
is.
guess, I think you'd want. It's probably good for you to confront it.
Yeah.
I guess I would make that decision and go, okay, let's.
Can we
let's try
break it
and-
down, though? Let's take one at a time. Form an
Yeah.
orderly queue.
Right, so it starts the kid first, the dog. We didn't strangle
Me
the
as,
dog.
me as a Dachshund, nice. Yeah, all right.
Oh, there you are as a Dachshund.
Nice
Or a
outfit, mate.
flamingo.
Nice costume.
Oh, they won't be friends. Yes.
How'd you accept him?
If they appeared
The
online,
dead
we would
present
already
a
be
railway
friends.
track to you. Before you know it, they have gone.
Uh-oh.
You faced your
All
demons.
good things come to an end.
Now you're on the train track.
You stand alone. Next to you is a railway track. A trolley is barreling down it in your direction. There's no lever in. You notice the entire world sits next to you on the track. The trolley will surely hit it, killing everyone and everything. You hear a whisper. Sacrifice yourself to me, or I will take everything. What do you do?
I guess. I mean, do you often listen to the bizarre voices in your head, or is the world or you? I mean, I guess you've got to take the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other option,
I don't think
really.
you would. Well, yeah. I mean,
Would you risk it?
well, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. If you saw something coming towards you, you could stop it by just standing in front of it. Then you would, I guess.
Also, if
otherwise, the
you-
whole world's fucked.
If you're sacrificing the world, we've got nothing left. Right? As in, what have you got anyway?
That's
I
true.
wouldn't bow to a god I can't look in the face.
I will respect the fact that they managed to get so many questions out of this, because I struggle weekly to come up with hypotheticals for our Hat Chat podcast. Oh, this it?
From the Pit Magistrates Court. Tell 616. Subject Justice. Your sins can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will stand with no prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And so, you must face your crimes and despicable acts alone. Accordingly, you shall not be allocated a defence, nor will one be required.
Blimey.
You're swiftly escorted into a courtroom, where you're put on trial. You have killed many people and a
Why have they got like dicks sticking out of their heads?
I feel like we didn't kill the dog. We just didn't save the dog. It was a very big difference.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Nah, guilty.
No, we consciously chose to kill people. We're guilty.
Yeah, but the dog thing, I'd like that stricken. Stricken?
Yeah,
Off the record.
there needs to be
I
some
feel like
nuance
that
here.
was
Let's take
very
every
much
case.
Just it was a situation that was happening in front of us. Just because you didn't act doesn't mean you did the killing.
Well, there's actually a law of.
Okay, what
Yeah, sort of negligence.
Really?
Yeah, or acting through omission. Failure to act is still
failure to act.
Chargeable in some
But it wasn't a case
circumstances.
of save. You couldn't save the dog, right? There was no saving the dog.
Well, we need to establish whether you have a duty of care to the dog first, Ross.
I guess so.
The jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts.
Oh,
1.
God.
Why are they
You couldn't
digging
save the
into
dog.
the
It wasn't
dog?
saving the dog. It was killing the
Animal
dog.
cruelty.
I guess does that save it?
You should
Maybe. I
save
guess
the
it's a
dog.
mercy killing.
3. Attempting free will. You're sentenced to conform without the possibility of parole.
Ah, fuck. I
You
wanted
will
to take
never
control.
again be free to choose.
That sucks.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Bang everyone.
You're at the base of a bridge. You have no idea how
Blood on
you
your
got
hands.
here. A person
Too much banging.
stands before you, atop the overpass. They're next to a lever. A voice whispers to you, "We know what's best. Remove that choice. Afterwards you can jump off a bridge with us." There
Okay.
is a runaway trolley travelling below you. You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group. Hashtag friends. Hashtag love. Hashtag instagood.
No.
What? Just click leave again? Or not? See, it just changes it. You have no free will. This is simulating a lack of free will. But the B looks pretty cool. B looks good.
That's a better image.
The
isn't it?
minigun is cooler,
That's a
yeah.
better image.
Yeah.
Do you honestly want to kill people? Or are you just copying others? This is it. The last question before we wrap up. By far the most important
Okay.
one. Do you feel society pressures you to do things you don't want to, constantly forcing you to chase some distant concept of happiness?
Wait, is this like a Scientology reading now? Am I gonna?
Do we get to choose this? Oh.
Oh, it just took that as a.
I was going to
That's
see
it.
what the options were. Okay.
I think that's it. It's just saying that's. I mean, shit. There you go. That's the trolley problem.
Samuel Redgraves, thank you for providing us with the trolley problem.
Indeed.
My brain now hurts. Thanks. Oh,
Hey,
look.
look. It's
Look.
Alex Turner's name. Nina Serena drew stuff on this. Daft
Excellent.
is the social
The
media
yogs,
manager.
yogs are all in there.
They're all in there.
Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And if you would like to see more stuff, hit the like button. Also, I'm going to remove that choice for you, and you have to subscribe.
Oh,
you
wow.
have to hit
Yeah.
that subscribe button.
Do you have free
So-
will?
Yes.
No.
See you in the next video. Goodbye.